Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Caitlin, and in this video I will show you 2 ways of making hard candy. Share with us in the comments what method you like to use for making hard candy. Hard candy is easy to make whether you are using a mix or a from scratch recipe. During this video I will show you how to make the hard candy mix that we carry in our store, as well as an easy from scratch recipe. Whether you are making hard candy from a mix or from scratch, you will need a calibrated thermometer. This step is important as you will need to remove the candy from the heat at a specific temperature. Continue watching this video to learn how to calibrate your thermometer and 2 ways of making hard candy. Let's get started. Before you begin making the hard candy, be sure to calibrate your thermometer. Fill a pot half full with water, then place on the stove. Set the burner to medium-high heat and allow the water to boil. Once the water is boiling, secure your thermometer on the side of the pot. Make sure the end of the thermometer does not touch the pan, as this will not give you an accurate reading. Once the water is rapidly boiling, the thermometer should read 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. If your thermometer does not give you this reading, then be sure to adjust your target temperature accordingly. One way of making hard candy is by using a mix. To make this mix, empty the package into a heavy saucepan. Add half of a cup of water to the mix and stir. Place the saucepan over medium heat and stir constantly until the mixture dissolves. Before the mixture boils, wet a pastry brush with water to dissolve any of the mixture that is stuck to the sides of the pan. While the mixture is heating, prepare your candy molds. Also, be sure to have sucker sticks ready to go if you are using a sucker mold, as well as your desired flavoring and food color. I will be using oil-based flavor and gel food color to make this hard candy mix. Spray your hard candy mold with non-stick spray. Then use a paper towel to evenly distribute the spray and to soak up any excess. You can also use a sheet tray lined with a silicone mat that has been lightly greased to mold the candy. Once the mixture begins to boil, add a candy thermometer and continue to boil without stirring. Make sure the end of the thermometer is suspended in the candy mixture and not touching the bottom of the pan. It is important that your thermometer gives an accurate reading, as it will need to be removed from the heat once it reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that the mixture has reached 300 degrees Fahrenheit, remove it from the heat and allow it to cool for 10 minutes. Next, add a dram or 1 teaspoon of your desired flavoring and a drop or 2 of gel food color. If your mixture boils after adding the flavoring, add a 1/4 teaspoon more, as the boiling action cooks off some of the flavor. Pour a small amount of the mixture into a silicone bowl with a pour spout. Pour the mixture into your prepared mold, then add a sucker stick to each cavity. Make sure the stick is pressed into the candy and set aside to cool for 20 to 30 minutes. If you don't want to mold the candy, pour it into a prepared pan and set aside to cool. The second way to make hard candy is by using a scratch-made recipe. Measure 2 cups of granulated sugar into a saucepan. Then add 3/4 cup of water and 2/3 cup of corn syrup. Stir these ingredients together over medium heat until the sugar dissolves. During this time, use a pastry brush with water to dissolve any of the mixture that is stuck on the side. Once the sugar is dissolved, insert a candy thermometer, making sure the end does not touch the pan. Allow the mixture to cook without stirring. Once it reaches 260 degrees Fahrenheit, add a drop or two of your desired color. Do not stir the color into the mixture, the boiling action will do it for you. When the mixture reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit, remove it from the heat and allow the boiling action to cease. Once it is no longer boiling, add 1 dram or 1 teaspoon of your desired flavoring and mix well. To mold the suckers, pour the candy into a smaller silicone bowl, then add to your prepared mold or pour the entire mixture onto a prepared sheet pan. Allow the candy to cool for 20 to 30 minutes. Once the candy has cooled, carefully remove it from the mold by the stick. If it is completely set up, it should pop out of the mold easily. To break up the candy on the sheet pan, carefully remove it from the silicone mat, then break it into pieces. Coat the broken pieces in powdered sugar to prevent it from getting sticky. You can also gently tap the candy on the pan to break it into pieces. If you want even, uniform candy pieces, score it while it is setting up.
Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and turning on the notifications. Your support will help us grow our channel and create more videos. Let us know in the comments what your go-to is when making hard candy. If you would like to see more videos like this one, check out the miscellaneous desserts playlist on our channel. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our newest products, and be sure to check out our stories for upcoming projects. Our social media links can be found in the description box below. We love to see how you use products from our store, so be sure to tag us in your posts. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.